Hello everyone, so welcome to my channel. This video will be on the topic of, are they cheating on me? So is he or she cheating on me? This is for people who are currently in relationships and they're wondering if their significant other has been cheating on them. So this is a pick a crystal. Today we have, or tonight, we have 5 piles. I apologize for the lighting. I'm filming this at nighttime. I was just too excited to film it and instead of waiting for daylight. So bear with me with the not so stellar lighting. So pile number 1, you have angelite. Pile number 2, malachite. Pile number 3, green fluorite. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Pile number 4, purple fluorite or rainbow fluorite, not sure. Pile number 5, bloodstone. So I will be using these 2 decks to channel your messages for this video. The timestamps will be in the description box and pinned in the comment section. Pause the video if you need some more time to pick your crystal, and I will see you in your reading. Hi, so pile number 1, for those of you who chose the angelite crystal, I can see that you guys are really insecure and you guys are imagining the worst case scenarios. Your partner has been, well, they have googly eyes for people of the opposite sex or the same sex, whatever, you know. You probably always catch them staring at other girls, if this is a man, or, you know, just make it resonate. But for simplicity purposes, I'm just going to say a male. You probably catch them staring at other girls in public. You probably catch them swiping through on girls' profiles on Instagram who are dressed almost fully nakedly and showing their goodies. You catch them liking questionable photographs of women. For some of you, you may even catch him watching porn. So this is actually giving you some anxiety, and it's making you insecure because you're wondering, how do you measure up to all these girls? You see these girls on Instagram with the perfect bodies, who, by the way, most of them have had surgical work done, or they just work out like freaking 6 freaking days a week. And you're looking at yourself and you're wondering, you know, how can I compare to that? I can't compare to that. Or you're looking at these, you know, girls in the videos and stuff, the pornographic videos, and you're wondering, you know, am I doing the right things? Does he like it when I do this in bed? Does he like me in bed? And you're kind of self-conscious because of it when you guys are intimate, and you're just wondering if he's thinking about other women while you guys are intimate. So I actually see you kind of pulling away from him emotionally because you're insecure and you're unsure, and you're unsure of what he's doing behind your back, if you know, if it's just him looking at other girls, or if he's actually seeing other girls on an intimate level. And you're worried if you're still pleasing him or up to par. The good news is, with these cards coming through, I see that he or she is not cheating on you. So there's no need to worry. Sorry for the lighting. There's no need to worry. And I see you I feel like the message for you is to just maybe have a talk with them and let them know how these things that they're doing or the comments that they're saying are making you feel. Let them into your insecurities a bit and let them understand why you've been pulling away from them recently. And let them know that, how it makes you feel when they do certain things. And I think that you should, just keep reminding yourself that you're beautiful and they're obviously with you for a reason. And they most likely love you the way you are because they're with you. So you need to just, take some deep breaths, work on your self-esteem, your self-image. Try to stop comparing yourself to these Instagram models. I know it's difficult. Just keep reminding yourself that it's a lot of Photoshop, a lot of gym working out, and a lot of surgeries. Just keep reminding yourself of these things, and hopefully that will make you feel better. But your significant other is not cheating on you. Okay, so let me know how you like this video, and I will see you in my next one. Hello, group number 2. So for those of you who chose the Malachite, now remember, this is a general reading, so there are two groups of people in this reading. It all leads to the same answer, but there are two groups of people in the situations. So one group of you are the male inquiring about, I'm really seeing male with a female, as you can see here, but of course take the energies as they resonate. One group of you are the male and you are working a lot, and your wife or your partner, your girlfriend, is at home most of the time. Well, she either works from home or she's a stay-at-home mom. Okay, the other group of you are the female inquiring about your male counterpart. You are, once again, either at home all the time with your family, okay? But I'm also seeing that most of you actually work from home. And your husband works too, but his hours are more strict, like he's more 9 to 5 or shift work outside of the house, and you have a more lenient schedule inside the house. So whichever, if it doesn't matter if you're the male or the female watching this, regardless, the female in this group, whether it's you or your partner who you're inquiring about, has the more lenient schedule than the male. Okay. I see, if it's you who is the male inquiring, I see that you are at work and you're wondering what your wife or girlfriend is up to at home with all her free time. Now, I'm putting free time in like quotes because it's not really free time, because she's doing stuff. If she's a stay-at-home mom, as I see with the family card here, she's looking after the kids. If she has a business or she works from home, she's working. But because her schedule is more lenient, there are some hours or some minutes in the day that can go unaccounted for, if you know what I mean. So if you're the male watching this, you're kind of worried, is she hooking up with the neighbor or something, or is there some guy who she's letting come to the house when you're out and who's rocking her boat? And if you're the female, you're wondering, how many hours of overtime is he really working? Did he really finish at 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. like he said, or did he finish at 4 p.m. or 3 p.m. and he was out and about? When he tells me he's here at work, is he really there at work? So, and for some of you, there's another group of you who are, it's both people in the relationship who are suspicious of each other. Yikes. Um, but the answer to whether or not your partner's cheating on you, regardless if you're the male or the female, is no. Again, with this no need to worry card. Sorry, I'm laughing because I'm having a vision of you guys both, you know, trying to like kind of spy on each other in a way. Guys, don't worry. The other person, they're not cheating on you. But with this if you believe card coming out, and you know your group, a few extra cards flew out for your group, so you have a few more cards than the previous group. If you believe wanted to come out as well, because I feel like you guys are putting a strain on your relationship with these mental allegations. Some of you may have spoken them to your partner, and but I feel like most of you, especially the woman, is keeping them to herself. Okay, and you guys are pretty much manifesting fights and tension and disparity between the two of you by having these thoughts running through your mind almost all the time. Like you're like obsessed, and you know, and everything's energy. So especially when you're ruminating on something, your partner, especially when it's an intimate partner, he or she can feel that energy. They're going to pick up on it, you know. They're going to feel and sense that you're not as close with them as you were before, and this is actually driving a wedge between the two of you. It's not anything in the 3D tangible world that's driving a wedge between the two of you, like another third party. It's your mental attitude that is driving the wedge between the two of you. So I see, as long as you know, you need to trust again. You need to trust each other again. And once that trust is restored and that confidence in each other are restored, the situation will improve. Your relationship will improve. Okay. You have to just trust each other again. And then this tension, these little bickerings, these heavy energies that you feel when you're around the house or around them, these like this disconnect, it will fade and it will grow back into the love that it once was. Okay, so those are your messages. Please let me know how you like this video in the comment section, and see you on my next video. Hi, so for pile number 3, and for those of you who chose the green fluorite, this pile kind of confused me a little bit. In fact, I actually ended up casting an extra card for the Angel Answers deck, and as you can see, you already have your answer right here. Okay, and it's the extra card that I cast. Yeah, as you can see. Because what I think was confusing me is that I see some sort of upheaval or fighting going on, and I couldn't quite figure out if this was fighting that you had with your ex and you're bringing in that energy into this new relationship, or if this is fighting in this current relationship. There is some sort of rift between the two of you. I feel like you guys have been fighting a lot about other things. Okay, I feel like there's something else or multiple other things that you guys have just been fighting a lot about. And for those of you who are not resonating with fighting that much with your current partner, this has to be a past relationship where this person broke your heart. You fought with them like crazy and you found out later they were cheating on you, and you're bringing this energy into this current relationship mentally. You're sort of looking at this new person and merging them with the old person and kind of expecting them to be the same. see you kind of going back and forth between whether or not you want to stay with them or break up with them. But for a lot of you, I'm picking up that you guys are the ones who are fighting. In fact, you guys, yeah, seem like you've contemplated breaking up, both of you, a couple of times. The one who has the most wounding here seems to be the female in this group, whether that's you or your partner. The female in this relationship has the most distrust, okay? The man doesn't seem as distrustful. He just seems like he's throwing himself a bit more into his work to distract him from all of your bickering and the fact that this relationship is going downhill. A lot of you, this seems like a couple who, like, you two have been together for at least 5 years. And you're probably married. I'm picking up for a lot of you. This feels like marriage type of bickering, but of course, you know, anyone could bicker and at any stage in their relationship. So to not drag it on, this reading on, I see like that they're not cheating on you, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you should stay with them. With this up to you card, I feel like, you know, you may come to this reading thinking, you know, are they cheating on me or are they not? And if I find out that they are, I'm just going to leave them. And if I find out that they're not, then I guess I've got to stay with them because I have no real reason to leave them, or no real reason, because, you know, they're pissing you off. They're driving you insane, but no like concrete reason to leave them. But what I'm picking up is that you shouldn't use that as an excuse to stay in this relationship if you actually want to leave, and especially since it seems a little stuck. It really, I'm picking up that most of you are married. So I feel like you should make a decision whether or not you want to work on the relationship, knowing that they're not cheating on you, or if you should just call it quits and decide that you two have had a good run, but you're better off apart from now on. It's coming through with the oracles. They want to make it clear that you shouldn't use this cheating, whether they are or whether they're not, as a means for deciding whether or not you're going to stay with them, because I feel like you are currently making that decision, and this should not be the basis of your decision. In fact, I'm actually picking up that they're going to move on, especially if they're the male in this partnership. They're going to move on pretty quickly after you guys split. I'm sorry, but I feel like they already have kind of one foot, both of you, not to pick on this person, but both of you have one foot out of the relationship, even though you guys are both still faithful to each other. Sexually anyways, mentally, you guys are just not fully committed anymore. Emotionally, you guys are not fully committed anymore, especially the female. Look at her. She's just not fully committed anymore. She doesn't know if she's being an idiot staying for so long, if she should put up with it. You know, different people have different mentality, especially women. We're sort of taught in a way that we need to compartmentalize, you know, our feelings and stuff, and put up a brave front and a brave face to keep your family together. But both of you have one foot out of this marriage. I'm picking up a marriage, but it's a general reading. This relationship, yeah, I kind of feel like you guys would be better off apart. I know this wasn't the real topic of this reading, but I have to read the cards. This is what I'm picking up. I feel like a divorce is in order, a separation is in order. You need to move out of the house, or he needs to move out of the house. I'm sorry, but I don't really see, not only him, but even you, I don't really see either of you sort of trying to cling on for dear life if you guys decide to separate, especially him. I feel like he probably already has his eye on some other prospects, which he hasn't pursued out of respect for you and respect for the vows he took, but he's not going to waste a lot of time pursuing these prospects once you guys separate. Okay, so those are your messages. I hope that helped, and I will catch you on my next video. Pile number 4, those of you who chose the purple fluorite. This is a little bit of an intense group. I'm not entirely sure what on earth is going on, but you guys are flying, and I feel like your spirit guides are trying to pin you back down and get you to take a deep breath and calm down. You guys are blowing up. You are not listening to your spirit guides right now. You are not listening to your intuition at all right now. We have a goddess of the moon in reverse and listen to your intuition. This is serious. With the goddess of the moon in reverse next to storm warning, you guys are going full force in a direction that is away from the direction you were supposed to be going in. And it is only because this reading is about romantic relationships that I know that it's about romantic relationships, because this could be about anything, really. You guys are a bit prone to blowing up. I don't know what your significant other did to piss you off. And I feel like you just broke up with them. Some of you even ghosted them. And others of you moved out of the house in a haste. Others of you are threatening to file for divorce. Others of you have actually filed for divorce, but I see a big rift rather rapidly, without much pre-warning. I feel like your partner was blindsided almost by this. They knew you've been angry for a while, but I feel like you guys are a bit hysterical and delusional. Whatever you think that your partner did, they did not do. Or if they did do it, it is not for the reasons that you think they did it, or it is not in the manner that you think they did it. Like I'm picking up that they pissed you off for something else that, I mean, again, this is a general reading. For some of you, they pissed you off because you thought that they were cheating on you and you didn't even want to hear it. Others of you, they were pissing you off about something else. You blew up, and then on top of it, you started throwing, more stuff in the pot, saying, well, you were doing this, or lying about this, so you're probably lying about being faithful to me as well. So you're at this reading trying to get confirmation that your anger was warranted, that you were right, that not only were they lying to you about this, but they were also cheating on you to add insult to injury. And I'm here to tell you that they were not. So for those of you who are resonating with having a fight about something else and then throwing in the potential infidelity as, a cherry on top, I'm not saying that whatever they did first to piss you off, they did not do. I'm just saying that the infidelity they did not do. And I'm also saying that you overreacted to the first thing that they did do. And for those of you who are resonating with blowing up because you thought right away that they were cheating on you and that's the only thing you guys are fighting about, I'm here to tell you that they did not. But they probably spoke to this person in a slightly inappropriate manner. For example, if you found text messages on their phone that seemed a bit inappropriate and flirty, it's because those text messages were inappropriate and flirty. but this person did not actually cheat on you. So you probably found the text messages, blew up, and went, oh my God, you're freaking cheating on me. Kicked them out of the house, or packed your stuff and left the house, or ghosted them, deleted their number, and didn't even give them a chance to explain. Or if you did, you just said, no, you're lying. They weren't really lying. It may have been a slightly inappropriate text flirting or conversations, but there was no adultery. Yeah, you guys kind of, owe them an apology. Yeah. If you're going to break up with them, this should not be the reason why. At the end of the day, do whatever makes you happy. If you feel, after separating with them, that you're happier and more relieved, I'm telling you, it has less to do with you being relieved that they're out of your life and more to do with you being relieved that a trigger person is no longer triggering you. So you probably have some sort of old wounds, emotional wounds that this person has been triggering. And it's not really that person's fault. Okay? But you already know this, because with Goddess of the Moon coming out, as well as listen to your intuition, you already know this. And you've just been reasoning your way out of accepting what your intuition has been telling you. So calm the F down. Take a chill pill. And take a bath. Drink some wine. I guess it depends, on the person listening to this, because if you're kind of an alcoholic who goes into a rage when they're drinking, probably stay away from the wine. But if you're anyone else, you should probably have a glass and calm down. And then maybe respond to their text message and make up, or go to counseling. And I'm not saying that in a condescending way at all, because we all have shit we have to deal with. And if it's left undealt with, you have this happening if it's left undealt with. So this might be the enticing incident that your life needed to make it clear to you that you need to deal with these issues. And there is no shame in asking for help. Okay, so those are your messages. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Leave a comment letting me know if it resonated. Hi, group number 5. So for those of you who chose the Bloodstone, I can see right away that you guys are hesitant to leave your partner. Most of you already have an intuitive feeling that this person has been cheating on you. In fact, most of you already have tangible proof. And I feel like most of you have had this knowing, this intuitive knowing, for a long time now. This is a general reading, so the time frame can be different for everyone, but this is at least a couple of months, if not several months, or even for some of you a couple of years. So to cut to the chase, I'm going to tell you what you already know: this person has been cheating on you. And the good news is I see a lot of opportunities for love and just a much better, calmer life in general. Even finances and career and friends and happiness. If you leave, you've been contemplating leaving for a while. This is not the first time you've had the thought of leaving this person. And I feel like your angels are really trying to push you to leave, and you are scared. You were stuck. You feel like you're stuck. You feel like you don't know what you would do on your own. You feel like you probably can't do any better than this person, but oh dear, do you have any idea how much better you can do? Okay? It's not even a joke. Literally, you have a soulmate lined up for you who's significantly better. This person, you're going to meet them about a year from now, or a year from the time that you actually move out or break up with this person. There's going to be about a year gap between that time, and you are going to have all the happiness that you've been dreaming of. Okay, look at all blossoming abundance, adjacent possibilities, appreciation, angel of balance, for the love of God. Guys, seriously. It's like you're settling for peanuts right now. It's like the universe is trying to give you a damn candy factory, and you're there snacking on stale freaking peanuts, or like candy that's like expired and barely enough to fill you. Like, are you serious? You're literally 1 year away, one step away from an entire candy factory. And that doesn't mean that you're going to have like a bunch of flings or anything like that, although you could. But I'm seeing a real advancement. Everything's going to get better for you. I feel like this person, your partner, is actually holding you back. They're holding you back career-wise. They're holding you back financially. They're holding you back in love. They're holding you back emotionally. They are holding you back mentally. Even physically too. Some of you might say, F it, F this town, F this city, and move. Or travel even. Some of you want to travel too. Where you want to do things. Like, I don't even see you guys having a lot in common. But even if you... Like, it's just like you're probably like, oh, I want to go... I don't know. I want to go snowboarding. And they're like, ew, snow. You know what I mean? Where you're like, oh, I want to go play tennis. And they're like, ew, that's for sissies. You guys do not have that much in common. You guys are, and even if it does seem like you have a lot in common, because this is a general reading, on the surface, they are superficial things in common. Like, you know, okay, big whoop, you guys both enjoy watching baseball. Or you guys, I don't know, both enjoy taking walks together, or the same types of movies. Big whoop. You know what I mean? You could find loads of friends who are not going to cause you this kind of mental anguish and pain and emotional pain, with whom you could enjoy those activities with. And furthermore, you're actually going to find another partner with whom you can enjoy these activities with and more. Okay, it's going to be about a year from the time that you end things with this. I was going to say not a nice... The word I was thinking was not very nice. With this person. Okay, it's enough. I think you've had enough. Dude, look at you. You're like fantasizing about leaving. Some of you have even begun half-assedly looking for a new place to stay and stuff like that. Like, but your heart's not in it. You don't feel like you actually can. you're defeating yourself mentally. You're saying, I don't have the financial resources to go out on my own. I'm not smart enough. I'm not this. I'm not that. I don't know anyone in this town. I moved to this town with him or her, and I don't know anyone here. This person, and that's why you're brushing it under the rug, all your intuitive knowings and even physical 3D realm evidence that you have that this person has been cheating on you for months. Okay, so that you've been, dusting it under the rug because you don't think you have any other options. Boy, oh boy, do you have freaking options? Hello. Okay, I'm trying to drill it into you because your mind, you have no idea how powerful your mind is. You could literally have this card in front of you. You can have this person, i.e. me, who you don't even know, shoving it in your face. And then your mind, will still tell you, oh, that's not me. That's not true. That's not real. It's not going to happen. Okay, you need to cut that out. It's going to happen. They're here in the cards. You have so much that's better waiting for you, so much abundance in every form. I see you being happy. I see you being free. Don't stop. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your life. Don't even think, oh, I'm too old. Some of you, I can hear you saying, this is a general reading, but I hear some of you, oh, I'm too old. Like, what do you mean leave this guy? I'm like this such and such age. Hello, you've got a little cutie coming soon. Okay, forget this one. You've spent enough time with this one. He or she is, they're dragging you down. Like, your energy is low, your mental body is low, your emotional body is low, your will is low, your confidence is low with this person. They're dragging you down. They're a bit of a leech. Okay. So yeah, those are your messages. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments if it resonated and if you enjoyed it. And I will see you on my next video.